I always thought betrayal would announce itself. Late night texts, odd behavior, little warning signs. But when it hit, it came disguised as laughter, the kind that carried across the living room while I was making coffee in the kitchen. My wife, Emma, and her brother's best friend, Ryan, were watching some old comedy show. I remember smiling at first, until it hit me. I hadn't heard that laugh from her in months. Ryan had been part of our lives for years. Practically family. Funny, confident, instantly likable. I'd never questioned his closeness with Emma. After all, he was her brother's best friend, someone we'd known since college. I trusted him like a brother. But that night, there was something in their laughter that made me pause. Not the sound itself, but the timing, the softness in her voice, the way she leaned closer when she spoke. I told myself I was imagining it. But after that night, the small detail began to nag at me. Her phone always face down, late-night texts, sudden errands helping Ryan with his new apartment. Then one evening, her brother Luke called out of nowhere, unease in his voice. "Hey, man, Ryan's been acting weird lately. You two okay?" My heart sank. Confirmation I didn't want, but already knew. I decided to find out for myself. When Emma said she was visiting her mom, I tracked her phone. Not something I'm proud of, but my gut left no choice. The location pinged across town, at Ryan's address. My heart pounded with every mile, each one a slow march toward disaster. I parked a block away and watched. Through the blinds, I saw them. Her silhouette against his, laughing, touching, her hands on his shoulders, his lips near hers. In that moment, something inside me shattered, not in anger, but in clarity. The woman I'd built a life with wasn't mine anymore. I didn't storm in. No yelling, no confrontation. I wanted the truth to speak for itself. Undeniably, publicly. I planned silently, meticulously. The next few days were unbearable. Each morning, she kissed me goodbye as if nothing had changed. Every night, she returned exhausted from errands. I played along, smiling, cooking dinner, listening to her recount her day. But behind my calm facade, I documented everything. Dates, times, messages, patterns. I wasn't just a betrayed husband anymore. I was gathering proof. Evidence that couldn't be denied. Not by her. Not by anyone who thought we were the perfect couple. Then it hit me. Her brother Luke's birthday party. Ryan would be there. Everyone would be there. The one place masks couldn't survive. I called Luke 2 days prior, telling him I'd handle the video montage. Family memories, old clips, funny moments. He was thrilled. I told Emma I'd be busy editing. She barely looked up from her phone. "Okay, babe, don't stress yourself," she said. For the next 48 hours, I worked like a man possessed. I spliced together every warm family moment. Luke's childhood photos, their wedding dance, Emma laughing with her parents. Then, near the end, I added something new. Hidden camera footage from Ryan's apartment, taken through a discreet device I had placed near his entrance the following night. The clip wasn't explicit, just enough to reveal her betrayal. Emma and Ryan, kissing and laughing, wearing the same outfit she claimed was for visiting her mother. That was all the proof I needed. The night of the party, the house buzzed with laughter, music, drinks, a perfect storm in perfect light. Emma stood beside me in a red dress, radiant. Ryan arrived later, arm around her shoulder, joking about old times. My chest tightened, but I smiled. "Ready to play the video?" Luke asked, grinning. I nodded. "Yeah." Everyone gathered around. "You'll love this." Lights dimmed, the screen lit up, and within seconds, joy shifted into shock. Laughter became silence. Family clips melted into forbidden footage. The room froze. Every head turned first to the screen, then to Emma. There she was, crystal clear in Ryan's apartment, her hands tracing his face, whispering, "I missed you." The same word she once told me every night. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Luke's face went pale. Emma stumbled back, whispering, "Turn it off. Please turn it off." Too late. The footage played out, each second tearing through the illusion she'd carefully built. When the screen finally went dark, silence settled like a weight. I stood, calm, watching her crumble in front of everyone. Her mother's hand flew to her mouth. Her father muttered, "Emma, What have you done?" Ryan froze near the bar, realizing his secret was exposed. Emma turned to me, voice trembling. "How could you do this in front of everyone?" I took a slow breath, meeting her gaze. "You chose the stage. I just turned on the lights." Gasp swept the room again. Ryan tried to speak, but Luke lunged at him first, collar in hand, shouting, "You slept with my sister while she was married." Chaos erupted. People shouted. Emma cried. Ryan tried to leave. I didn't stay for the aftermath. I walked into the cold night air, leaving behind the noise, the shame, the wreckage. My phone buzzed endlessly, calls, messages, apologies, but I didn't answer. At home, I sat in silence on the couch. For the first time in months, I felt no anger, just a heavy, real peace. The next morning, divorce papers arrived in an envelope she must have dropped off overnight. No note, no explanation, just her signature. I smiled faintly. The truth had cost her everything. Her comfort, her lies, her image. And me? I finally had my freedom.